A message from the management. Eating or drinking while watching these videos is not advised. You do this at your own risk. And please don't come running to me when you snot coke all over your computer screen. Hi guys, welcome back to Exposed, and if I'm welcoming you back and you like it here, I'd love it if you stayed and subbed. I found an old Lardy live and I'm not sure if I've done it or not. But it's from that long ago that even if I did, I've forgotten what I said, and I'm sure all you will have as well. From what I can remember, this is her first Arizona apartment. And I've just pressed play to see if it jogged my memory. And she's doing her usual, putting the camera on and then wandering off and banging and crashing so that she can come back and go, oh, 33 people already. So, shall we jump in? Thrilling, isn't it? She treats her subscribers like shit, or she treated them like shit back in the day. Oh, is there nobody on yet? Is that why you've got a face like thunder? Oh, this is when she had the pigs. And she thought she was thin. That's why she's wandering up and down in front of the camera, waiting for someone to go, oh, Lardos, you're practically wasting away.
Hi, Anna. Can you hear me? I don't have my headband on. Hold on. Just putting on my sneakers. Hi, Irma. Because I'm going to go out. I have to mail out an order.
There we go. I was just about to say, I have to go to the post office. I have errands to run. I've got such a fucking full schedule of things to do, but I'm going to sit here for the next hour and a half because they're obviously not that urgent.
To a repeat customer.
Moron.
And then, well, let me just show you my outfit. Hold on one second.
We saw your outfit already.
Putting on my sneakers.
Yes, you said already.
When I put my hair back and put on lip gloss, I look better.
If you wanted to look human on your live, why didn't you do that before you put the camera on? It just shows how much she doesn't give a shit about her subscribers. Oh, I'll just put the camera on and they'll watch any old shit. I wouldn't be at all surprised if she didn't think about putting the camera on and fucking off and doing her errands and coming back and going, oh, sorry guys, I didn't realise. Am I giving you ideas, Lardy?
I love these sneakers. They're by New Balance. No, not New Balance. Reebok. Is Reebok like dead? Because I got these at Nordstrom Rack, but you don't hear about Reebok. Like it was Reebok and Nike. Reebok and Nike.
I remember I thought I was the dog's bollocks because my Auntie Eileen bought me a pair of Reeboks and I wore them to Butlins and I wore them out in 2 months, the amount of walking I did. So then I thought, right, I know. And I got a pair of DMs and I wore them out in 6 months. Madness, isn't it? I mean, like me and Jed often sit here and say, I wonder how many miles in a day I actually walked. And it was up and down stairs carrying shit when I was a chalet maid. And then when I was on the shies, it was walking round and round in circles all day and all night serving people. helping them win toys and whatever. And now I can't do fuck all. I sometimes wonder if it's all a dream. I've got a picture of the thing. I'll put it in a comments time video. A picture of the boomerang that I abseiled off. And it's like, I said to Jed, can you imagine? Would people actually realise that I abseiled off that? You know, how much fitter I was then? And he went, yeah, the fact that you walked to the top of it proves how fit you were. And it was like, yeah, it was a hell of a way up, wasn't it? And I'd forgotten about that bit. Anywho, back to Lardos.
Okay, let me just have a sip of coffee. I got this cute mug at Marshall's. Irma. I don't have a top coat on yet. How pretty they're. Hi, Devin. They are holographic, but it doesn't show up in camera how opaque the glitter is. Hi, Lucky Charm.
Don't look holographic to me. They just look like glitter.
The first tattoo I ever wanted was of daisies because Nicole Eggert from Baywatch, that she had a ring of daisies around her ankle. And I was like, oh my God, I want that. But the thing with daisies, you can use white in a tattoo, but it's better.
Isn't it just typical of a narc? I wanted daisies because I saw it on somebody else. Not, I like daisies and I thought, oh, a daisy anklet would be cute. No, I saw somebody else. Tell you, narcs. And she laughed at me. Jules can't imagine that I did this. No, because you fucking didn't. I know you didn't do it. She's got no creativity and you have. Whatever.
To do negative space. So, for instance, you can see like on this Scentsy bar to make it like look shadowed and depth. He just left out some spots. White doesn't really hold in a darker skin tone, and I have a darker skin tone. Like
you have a darker skin tone. That would be like me saying I had a darker skin tone. Fuck off, lard ass. Darker. How are you darker? Oh. What was I going to say? Yeah, before she said she was a darker skin tone, I was wondering if she ever regretted getting that Scentsy bar tattoo. Stupid things you do when you're with friends and drunk, huh?
If you are lily white, hi, Brooklyn. If you have that lily white skin that has not a single freckle, that's very milky white, white will show up. So I never got a daisy, but this is the closest to a daisy. And this actually glows in blue light. Not that I'm ever in blue light, but I just think it's cool. Okay. So anyways, I love this cup. I love this. I love these colors together. So this gives me inspiration for jewelry.
To copy. There should be a narc dictionary. And when they look up inspiration, it says in brackets, copying. What you think inspiration is not inspiration, and explain it to them and maybe they'll get it.
Jewelry that I might make, put together. I am wearing a really good necklace that makes good sound. And I think, I showed you guys last night on my Instagram if you watched. So in my travels to TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Ross, Goodwill, Savers, I sometimes find jewelry that I know I can take apart and put back together the way that I want to. So this was actually a pair of earrings. They're really heavy. This is really solid. It has a beautiful It's enamel. It has a beautiful, I haven't done the top coat yet and cleaned up the sides, so don't look. AB heart crystal surrounded by a gold bezel. And then on the back, it has a little crystal. And so just to show you, I put it on this chain.
Those nails are not holographic, Lardy. I don't care what you say.
So on this chain I have, Irma, you have this in an eye.
No shit, Irma has an eye. I wonder what she has an eye for. You could have quite easily said this is the same as the one I sold Irma or gave Irma or whatever. And we all know Irma wouldn't have an L because we've got a fucking brain.
I have it in an L. I have the badass charm. And then I put the heart. And I think it's so cute. And then I also made this for myself because it was missing. The supplier I got it from online, it came missing a stone. So I bought another one so that, oh, you have it on, good. So I bought another one and I'm wearing this because I obviously wouldn't sell it. But I made this. This is all 14 karat gold filled with a toggle. And I made it really large. I've been making my bracelets for me to fit. And I like it really large. The other.
No, Lardy. See, it's another thing with words again. Inspiration and copying. Making and assembling. You assembled that bracelet. You didn't make it. You didn't fucking put all the links in the chain. All you did was cut a chain to a certain length, put a fucking toggle on it, and then hung that off of the evil eye off it. It's not fucking making jewellery, it's assembling.
Other pair of earrings that I found were these, and I took them apart, and so I can also make this into a pendant. It has this little crystal. Well, let me show you on the earring. Hey, Tay-Tay. Has this little...
Tay-Tay, where are you? We miss you, Tay-Tay, you and your mallet. What was it? Moderator hammer. Moderator wrench, that was what it was. Come back, Tay-Tay. We'll all give you a group hug here.
Little crystal on the top. But look at this. Look at the purple, blue, purple. Oh! So they are a pair of earrings. But like, I would never wear these. I think this would look prettier as a pendant or as a charm type thing. You know what I mean? Like, can you picture wearing two? No, too much. Too much. And then I found these. These were earrings also that I...
Too much, says the woman that's covered from head to foot in tattoos and 9,000 different piercings and 2 dermal studs. But a pair of dangly earrings is too much.
I removed the post. It was so there was a post and you wear them like that, which was cute, but I wanted to make it into a necklace, so I removed the post, and on the other one that I was removing the post, it broke. So I only have the one. And I think that would look really pretty as a necklace with a chain on either side. Yeah, so I wanted to show you guys that. And also, I'm in the process of figuring this out. People have asked for it already because they've seen it. This is, I have it in pink. So these are blue, like turquoise blue. Enamel balls. And I'm going to make this into a an ankle bracelet, but
an anklet. It's not an ankle bracelet. A bracelet goes on your wrist. An anklet goes on your ankle. And you're supposed to be the jeweler. Oh, I can't do the back thing on BitChute. That's a shame.
But it's so small that the way that you have to do it is with wire. There's no, hi Michelle, hi Maisie Daisy. There's no jump ring that can fit through that. It needs to be like 24 or 26 gauge. So I do have wire, but I have to figure out the best way to make a loop. And then I'm going to have to make a loop and then twist it and make it so that that part, that end of the twist, in no way, so that I can put a jump ring through, in no way scratches the ankle. I think it would look really pretty as a ring. Oh, I'm doing I'm doing something with rings. Hold on a second.
Gucci. It's very quiet. What's she done? Locked the dogs in the closet. Oh, she'd never do that, would she?
And then I'll and show you my ring. Hang on here. I'll do this. Okay, so a very expensive designer I saw made these rings that all different kinds, and sterling silver, ones with diamonds, and around each one different gold bands. Hi, Joe. So I took these two, these rings were sent to me by Julia, and I have 4. Two of these, and then like a diamond one. So I took 2 of them, and then I took this gold ring that I have, and I put a ring around one ring and one around both. And I'm thinking of doing it in sterling silver or stainless.
Pom-pom.
But I want to gauge interest. So first of all, hi Deb. It's very comfortable.
If you kept your hand fucking still, people might get an idea if they were interested in one of them or not. And the only reason you have them rings is because someone else got them, and then you had a fucking paddy because you hadn't been sent them. So you fucking got onto them and said, I've got 10,000 subscribers. I should have them too. So you got them, and then you never wore them.
You wouldn't think it is, but it is. And I don't know, it just, adds movement, which I love. I'm all about movement.
Whatever.
Here it is on the middle finger. Oh, my fingers are swollen, a little bit swollen. And then I always wear these. Well, lately, as of late. These are ones that I bought from a while ago, and I just like how they look together. But people have commented on this because I showed them on my Instagram. I just like it. Okay. You love those, Irma? They would look good like this.
This is when she was going on about she was going to get a gun and she was going to learn how to shoot it, and she'd probably get a boyfriend at the gun range.
Okay. I have 5 products on my face, all under $10. The first thing I have is this NYX Bear With Me Tinted Skin Veil, and it is more than a tinted moisturizer. It provides such amazing coverage. I love it. Love.
If you showed us a before, then and after, we could see what it covered, but that doesn't show us anything.
It's sort of buildable, so that's all I have on my face. Then underneath the eyes and here, I have this. This is the this is new. This is the Milani Conceal and Perfect. Now, I ran out. I have very little, but I don't love it. The Milani Conceal and Perfect foundation that I liked before this. But it's more foundation-y. So, and I ran out. But I was using it kind of as concealer. This, so far, so good. I really love it. What I like to do is I put it on and I wait a little bit. Now, yesterday, I waited too long. Hi, Liz. And it completely dried and I could not move it, which is why, Irma, you thought it looked like powder. Because I then took my sponge once I realized, oh my God, I forgot to blend in the concealer because I was testing it out. Why you thought it looked powdery. It probably dies down to a powder. Oh my God, I'm starting to sweat. Because I closed the door. Hold on a second. You've decided to play with the bag. Literally. I'm done with menopause, but occasionally I literally just break out in a sweat, like I'm sweating here.
Because you're wearing a fucking jumper in Arizona. What do you think's going to fucking happen?
Oh my God, my body's so weird. Come on.
She was shit with that remote, was she? It's like me with my fan down there. If the blanket's in the way, I'm like, fucking work, stupid thing.
Okay. See, I don't want to wait too long. And I usually use, but I don't have it out here, a sponge to blend this out. Because as you can see, I got a light color. And I like to use the heat of my finger.
I normally use a sponge, but I like to use the heat of my finger. Which is it?
So you all loving how the gas prices have like tripled? Like what the hell? So mad. $1.93 now it's almost $3 here in Tucson. I can't imagine what it is in California. And of course the rich don't care because they don't pay any attention to that.
No, like your BFF Lisa, she doesn't care about the price of gas.
I mean, anybody that has an Escalade does not look at gas prices. Oh my God, Michelle, that's so funny. That's where you sweat. Oh, Gucci's playing with his bag. I did a commentary on my Instagram today with how I think Gucci would sound. So now it's like if you were poor at all, you can't afford gas. So now you really are stuck at home. Like I do. I think twice. I'm like, I only put in $10 at a time. Luckily, I don't really have far to go, or I don't have any place to really go. It's like,
That's a false economy, though, isn't it? I only put in a tenner. But then you have to put in another tenner. And then another one. So why don't you just fill up in the first place? See how far you get on that. Budget, know what you're doing with it. I can't imagine being tied to a car. I really can't. That's one thing we have here that's a good thing. I mean, the bus stop to come back from town is directly on the other side of the road, and the one to go is 2 doors down. So we hop on a bus, or used to, be able to hop on a bus, go into town, do your shopping, whatever, get on a bus, come home. Because if you went in a car, you're paying for petrol, then you've got to find somewhere to park, then you've got to pay for parking, and it works out cheaper if you go on the bus. You need more public transport in America. It's insane that you all have to go everywhere in a car.
they make our world smaller, 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 smaller. Okay, so that's it. Like, it's so good. Then my favorite mascara, which is the I Heart Extreme by Essence in the pink tube. One coat on the top lashes only. Then I did just get this. This is the Milani Cheek Kiss. Now, stop growing. They did come out with one's cream in a container that I have to try, like in a
Pot?
pan.
Jar?
Lisa D1 just tried it. She said it's amazing. I wouldn't say this is amazing.
Lisa D1 says everything's fucking amazing. This was back when you still loved her, wasn't it?
Because it's not, you can see it's worn off already, but the color I got is Pink Flirt. Well, gasoline, petrol, it's the same thing in the United States. Okay, so I just put it along there and pounce. And you guys know I'm loving the like little woodland fairy nymph blushed nose. So this is more of a like watercolor.
Your Carl Malden nose is not a wood nymph nose.
Whereas I think the other Milani in the little cake is a little bit more pigmented, but
oh, now I can see it.
This is really nice. Oh my goodness, he is not having it. I don't know if you can hear Gucci complaining. Okay, so like I just put this on a while ago, and so now I have to redo it. Thank you, Orly. No, I don't know why it's showing up like nothing's there. The lighting and such is weird.
No, but didn't you tell us you had a bit on your face where blush just wouldn't sit and you didn't know why? Why have I got this useless information in my fucking head?
No, it kind of looks like nothing's there because I have like freckles that go like that. So we've done 1, 2, 3. Those are 3 products. Then remember this, the Lano Lips in strawberry, the ointment that I don't like the name. That's what I have had on to highlight. But I also have this. I don't know if any of you guys have it. It's Becca. It's a Becca highlighter. Here, I'm going to just show you. So this is not...
Boom.
Oh, it's so pretty. But this is what I had on. And what's the matter, Gucci? He's so vocal. So I take a little bit. Okay, enough. Calm yourself down. I take a little bit of the ointment, spread it around on my hand, and then watch. I'll do it on this side and then on the other side.
Just realised I haven't been grabbing any things. I'll do it afterwards.
And it's also what I had on my lips. So on the other side, and this is how you put on cream blush. People have said it's hard to put on cream blush. You cannot swirl on cream blush. You cannot, there's no more Becca or there's no more this. Becca is no more.
There is no more Becca.
You cannot smooth it. You will disturb everything underneath it and you will just move it around. But I also, any kind of product like this, you also don't want to swipe because...
Swiper, no swiping. That's a good one. I just had one of these for my pudding. They were really nice. TGI Fridays peanut butter and jelly ice cream sticks from Iceland. Mum's gone to Iceland. See, they all look odd and weird on BitChute, but we'll see. Move you up.
They're going out of business. Oh my God, how the mighty have fallen. Like, do you remember the day that people clamored? You can still get it, a lot of it, at like TJ Maxx, Marshalls. So...
Well, didn't you put 2 and 2 together when it was at TJ Maxx that, oh, hang on a minute, why is it here? Isn't that where everything goes to die? Or when it's died, it goes there?
Either side, really. You can see right there, that's the ointment. That's the Becca. And the ointment is all I had on my lips.
Why do you keep saying ointment if you don't like the word ointment?
I hate the word ointment, but that's what it is. And I want you to know the consistency.
Why don't you put it on properly?
And I like to, when I put gloss, I put it above the lip line. That's the key. Oh my God, Filene's Basement. And the Macy's has closed. Like, it's all because of online shopping. And I can't see that really ever changing and going back to live shopping, especially with the pandemic. Gas prices, so people aren't going to want to drive as much. You can sit solitary in the comfort of your own home, never see a soul, and order all of your things at 2 a.m. from Amazon on Ambien, and surprise, you get packages at your door of stuff that you don't need and no place to go to wear it, buy a hat, buy a scarf, buy earrings like this, like that you're never going to wear. Okay. Then I did end up putting a little bit of highlight. So I'm kind of cheating, but with this. But
Stop highlighting your nose. Your name is not Rudolph. It looks fucking ridiculous.
I have this. It's the Charlotte Tilbury. But you can also use, if you really want the whiter highlight like this, you could also use the ColourPop. Available at Ulta and online. Okay.
What's happened to ColourPop? I remember, I know I used to watch all the haul videos and whatever, and then I was having a no-buy year, so I unsubbed from a load of people. I need to resub to them again. But I used to love watching the hauls, and guaranteed, or what's new, like Angelica Nyquist used to do it. Who else did? Samantha March did it. A few others did, what's new and coming out this month or this week or whatever. And there was something new from ColourPop all the time. And now you don't hear boo, do you? It's like I always wanted to get a Super Shock highlighter. There was one that everybody used. Can't remember what it's called now. But I wanted to try that. And I never did. And then I looked not so long ago and they were selling off all the Super Shock things. So are they not going to do them anymore? Are they phasing them out? It's just, it annoys me. Like, if I want to get something from there, it's like the usual, isn't it? Fucking customs and postage, and if you go over slightly, you have to pay the post office £8 for handling it, which is their job. And it's like, I can't be doing with that. Do you know what I mean? So I don't bother. But I did they did an Alice in Wonderland collection, and I did get that because I just recorded a book called Alice, and it sort of went along with the vibe of that. So I thought I got that to treat myself for finishing the book. But yeah, I want to go and look on ColourPop now just to see what they have.
I have no eyeshadow on. Good for you, Irma. I really am very, very new to Amazon. I've only started purchasing. Okay, so Alexander's. No, never heard of it. Of course, there's a fucking hair on my face. Where are you? Okay, I will say this concealer, it does. Cannot see the hair. It could be blonde. It does close up. Do a little bit of wrinkling. I know, no, my eyes are just naturally brown. No eyeshadow, no liner. 5 products. That was it. That's my face, and I love this look. Now, of course, I'm going to have to futz with it because that's what I do, and I really want a little bit of contour, and then this part's bothering me for some reason. So I'm going to end up taking another blush of some sort. Gorge. Look, you made me smile. Yesterday was a tough day for me, guys. It was my mother's birthday.
Oh, look at her. Fuck off. She was thinking about, all the parties we had and the meals out and we always used to do something fun on my mum's credit card, and we'd go shopping and we'd eat lunch and whatever, and I didn't get to do that. That's what she misses, not a fucking mother.
I don't want to cry. I'm not going to talk about it. Oh, God. I'm taking this off because
that's what you do.
I want coffee. So, what was I going to say? Hi, Lewis. Oh, so the mail has been so slow. I had a lot of orders that I mailed out.
Yeah.
Provided the tracking number, and I always watch to see when it's delivered, because then I don't know why that's like that. It's kind of making me a little crazy.
You're already crazy.
It won't take up any color. The heck? It's making me mad. I'm going to have to go and put something else on. Maybe, no. So, my Etsy shop, I mail things out. I do first class. I've offered free shipping. Right now, there's not free shipping. Kind of because of this. Free shipping when you spend over $35. I was offering free shipping on everything. And yeah, I sent it out first class, $4.20. That's what I paid. And I wrote to everybody whose package was delayed because of the post office, because it got mailed out, like, let's say I mailed it out on the 16th.
Funny how she can't look at the camera when she's talking about she mailed it out and it's the post office's problem. We don't believe you.
Provided them tracking number on the 16th. And then it's like the 23rd and they still haven't received it because everything's late. I ordered several things from Etsy as well, and it's late. Nobody has written me from Etsy apologizing for it being late. But I took the time to write to everybody saying, I'm really sorry. I want you to know I did mail it out on the 16th, but because of the weather across the country, the post office is slow. Everybody understood except one person who, by the way, ordered a bracelet and wrote, I want a size 8, please. So I had to restring the bracelet for her. I didn't charge her extra. There were
if you offer to change the size of things and you don't say there's an added charge, which nobody on Etsy does, by the way, because I asked for larger ones for my wrists, and the girl I bought, where are they gone? These from, was more than happy to make them bigger for me. And it wasn't a problem. But for you, it's always a fucking problem. And you always have to complain and then throw someone under the bus because they happen to have a fucking opinion of what you did and they're not allowed.
3 extra beads, jade and pyrite. Two jade balls, 1 pyrite. Didn't charge her extra. Mailed it out, free shipping, and she writes something back to me like, you sent it the cheapest way possible. You only paid $4. Never buying from you again. Bad business. And she received it the very next day. Now, I know it wasn't you. It's somebody I don't even know. And I wrote her back and I said, I'm really sorry that, I said, first of all, bad company or something. Never buying from this company again. I said, first of all, I'm not a company. I'm a small heifer.
I'm not laughing because someone's called her a heifer. That's rude. But it's the way she said it. I'm a small heifer. Oh, rewind. I can do it there. I didn't know that was there before.
I said, first of all, bad company or something. Never buying from this company again. I said, first of all, I'm not a company. I'm a small heifer. Devin, when you write stuff like that, be careful because people will change their name to look like it's you. And I know that you would never call me a heifer. So make the sentence longer, like, oh, she is, like, or that buyer is, or something, if that's what you're talking about. We don't use that word here either. So I think you're from England. So
why anything bad? She was, I think you're from England. We don't use that word here. No, you can use any words anywhere, idiot.
That's what you're talking about. We don't use that word here either. So I think you're from England. So I wrote her back and I said, I'm really sorry that you had a bad experience. I'm just curious, how would you like me to send the package? Priority? I mean, yeah, you got it for free. Like you didn't have to pay for shipping. Plus I didn't charge you extra. And I had to restring the whole bracelet, which I didn't tell her at the time, you know. And I said, and you know, I too am on the other side waiting to receive things. And I know it's the mail. I could see when they mailed it out. Not because, like, first class, it was a bracelet. How else should I have mailed it out? Priority? Oh, this is why I didn't want to do Etsy, because it's just another way for people to.
No, this is the reason you didn't want to do Etsy, because you're shit at customer service. You're shit at putting effort in. And you think because you bought little organza fucking packets to put stuff in that you're going above and beyond.
Ruin you, you know? Not that she wrote anything publicly, but. Oh, it's a Southern thing? Okay, but I can't. Oh, no, the buyer is one. Sorry, I won't say it again. Popular down here. Okay, Devin. No, I know you, but people have been imitating people. And I know a heifer is like, it's a cow, but means, I understand the derogatory of it. But, and you can say it, but just make it clearer. Because at first I read it and I was like, do I look like a heifer?
No comment.
The weather screwed up many things. She didn't write it publicly, so it's okay, but it did hurt my feelings because everybody else was so nice.
For fuck's sake, what is it with narcs and their feelings? You're in business on Etsy. Suck it up, buttercup.
And I didn't need to do that. I didn't need to write and say any.
Oh, I've got a visitor. I will be back. Now we're back.
Even explain it. Nobody has written me. I'm expecting 3 things that have been mailed, but it says delayed. And then it just got me thinking how the internet in general and online, I mean, I've always thought this, but I'm just saying it right now, has really enabled people that have no voice, that have always felt like they have no voice, that stifle their unhappiness. It has enabled them to say things that you wouldn't say to somebody in person. And I was thinking, do I ever do that to somebody? Am I mean? Am I mean?
Yes. You're fucking vile. You're an evil, nasty piece of shit. How can you sit there and honestly ask that question? Am I mean? Really, am I? Wow, that was a car and I felt that. How do people ride around in cars that growl and make all that noise and not get a fucking headache? Am I mean? Fuck off, Lardy.
I was thinking, do I ever do that to somebody? Am I mean? Am I mean?
Yeah. It's a wonder she didn't get fucking hit by lightning then.
I know yours is delayed, Tay. Please don't say that on here. I know it is. Hi, Erica. Oh, God. You have no idea what you just opened up.
See? Why are you being vile to Tay? Am I mean? And then 2 seconds later, she's like, oh, don't say that on here. You don't know what you've opened up. So now Tay-Tay's going to feel guilty for whatever it is she said. And it probably won't make any difference or open any fucking thing up.
I wish you hadn't said that.
Maybe if you hadn't drawn attention to it, nobody else would have noticed what it was she said.
Can you delete your comment? They're watching, they're going to see, and then come after me right now because of that.
Yeah, blame Tay-Tay. Make her feel like shit. There you go.
You wrote that yours is delayed. And haters are watching now. They're going to contact you and say that I'm scamming you. They're going to start to get on here and say, oh, so she sent it out, but
You just spent however many minutes saying it was delayed and that your stuff is delayed. So what was wrong with Tay-Tay saying hers is delayed? She got a fucking message to say hers is delayed. That's what you've just been fucking talking about. Have I missed something? Am I mean? Am I mean? Am I? Fuck's sake.
Are watching now. They're going to contact you and say that I'm scamming you. They're going to start to get on here and say, oh, so she sent it out, but it's a whole thing. You didn't need to say up on public that yours was delayed. I'm not.
But you just said it. What's the difference? I'm lost. I am totally fucking lost. There you go. 3 seconds and you're showing your true colours, Lardass.
Say, oh, so she sent it out, but it's a whole thing. You didn't need to say up on public that yours was delayed. I'm not blaming you. It isn't your fault because we already know that. You and I already know that.
Oh, does she know that you're not blaming her even though you're blaming her?
But, okay. Just know that everything that you say, everything that you write is being watched.
Vile woman.
I know, but I don't want them knowing necessarily that you purchased something. Do you know what I mean?
Irma said she had her thing that she purchased. You didn't scream at her. And then poor Tay-Tay used to do all that fucking running around for you. Did she get paid? No. And you treat her like shit.
Oh, they've lost. Well, none of these are lost. Nobody has had a lost package except for one person who ended up turning into a hater because they said on here that they haven't received their package and everyone came after me, saying I was trying to scam them. You guys don't get it. What it's like on this side. The scrutiny.
If you had nothing to be scrutinized for, it wouldn't be a problem, would it? If you ran your Etsy business properly, like a business, there wouldn't be a problem, would there? Therefore, no one would have anything to say about it. It's never your fault, though, is it? No.
Not just for me, but everybody. I have to get up and do this.
Right, go off and sulk. Make Tay-Tay feel like shit. And yet Tay-Tay went back and went back and went back. And moderated for her for free. Insane. If that had been me, then I'd have said, so how come Irma didn't get shouted at? And how come you telling the story about everything being delayed wasn't a bad thing, but me saying, yeah, mine's delayed is a bad thing? Fuck you, fuck your channel, and fuck your fucking jewellery. I don't want it. I'm going to refuse delivery when it arrives. And I want a refund. That'd be me.
Hey, Helen. But Lori, for the love of God, I retract. I was just saying it was the weather. I know what you were saying. I know. I had just said that. But the fact that you had to write that yours was delayed is no bueno.
How was she supposed to fucking know that? When you had just spent however fucking long going on about things being delayed because of the weather. She was just agreeing with you. Lord above. I'm going to do this in 2 parts. So, where are we? 28 is what? 14. 37. Where are we? 30. 44. I'm going to stop at 4. God, that took more effort than it should have done. I will stop at 44 minutes.
It was not necessary. That's all I'm saying. Okay, I'm going to use some of this to cover up whatever that is. It's probably something really bad. Probably.
See, it's always a fucking... I'm dying. I've got something. She fucking... Doctor's encyclopedia. What illness have I got now? That's got to be something drastic. Ooh, I've got a tiny pimple on the end of my nose. I'm dying. What is it?
Something like...
Something like what?
I'm not afraid of haters either. They're going to slam me for that.
No, they might now that you've made a big fucking song and dance about it. But most haters wouldn't have slammed you about that because you've just explained it's because of the fucking weather and Tay-Tay's agreeing with you. No one's going to slam you for Tay-Tay saying that hers is delayed as well. I don't get it. I don't understand. Make it make sense.
I really don't want to talk about it anymore. Can we stop talking about it?
Oh, narcs, don't you love them? Don't you just fucking love them? This is from the Narcs Handbook 101. Turn it on the other person. Make them feel like shit. Send them on a fucking guilt trip. To me, it looks like she's got a big spot there, like a lump.
Don't call your mouth a pie hole. You just don't know what a comment like that will do. Hi, Carla. Oh! I don't know what that is. It's not a lump. It just won't take any product because around it is darker. I don't know. It's driving me crazy right now. Hi, Maria. So, anyways, don't understand. These crazy women stalk me. They stalk everywhere. They watch Craigslist to see if somebody in Tucson is posting an animal, and then they put 2 and 2 together. They spend time writing fake Craigslist ads with my picture saying that I'm an animal abuser, and they post it in Craigslist in Tucson. They call all of the stores in Tucson and warn them about me. They describe me and say, if you get this woman in your store, she's a scammer, she's a thief, she has a criminal record. They have looked up a ticket I got. They are watching my Etsy store to see every person that has purchased and commented everything.
Sounding a tad paranoid there, Lardy, my dear. Who has the time to do all that? Really, who? I mean, someone could say it's me. I have the time. I had the time. But would I really be phoning America? I didn't even know what Craigslist was. She blamed me for doing it. I got the blame for doing it. It was Jules. Everything's Jules. Can you prove it, though? No, because I didn't fucking do it. If I did it, I'd say I did. I'd hold my hand up. I'd be proud of it.
Oh, this brush is by NYX. It's really, really good. So you don't understand what these women, they have no lives. They will go to the ends of the earth to just try and fuck everything up. So they are watching right now. They are recording. They are screenshotting everything. They probably will contact you, Tay-Tay. Because somebody, okay, so I'll give you an example. Somebody had written something on a live that bothered the haters. Hi, Jeannie. And that person went, whoever it was, a hater of mine that I have blocked, went and wrote to somebody on here.
Whoever it was. So you know who it was because you've got them blocked. So who was it?
And said, why are you supporting Lori? She is this, 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 and this. Because they can't get to me anymore. So now they're like creating fake names that look like people's names on here. They're writing to, don't be prepared. They've written to friends of mine saying that I'm scamming, that I buy the bracelets that I make. I buy them and mark them up. I mean, I might do that with certain items, but not the bracelet that I made. And yeah, so like, okay.
Oh, so, okay. No, this I will hold my hand up to because this I did. You bought a load of fucking beaded bracelets at Michael's or wherever the fuck on sale. You brought them home, you added a dingle dangle to them, and then you said that you made them yourself, which you didn't. Then you doubled the price and you sold it to the fuckwit Fresh Horses. So I contacted her and said, just so you know, she bought those, you could get them yourself in Michael's for X amount of money. And Fresh Horses, being the fuckwit that she is, went running back to Lardy. Oh, that Jules contacted me and she said this and that and the other. Yeah, and what I said was the truth and you chose to believe her. So that's where I stopped trying to help people. So you can say what you like, Lardass. I hold my hand up to what I did. Can you? No. You just go around fucking making shit up and throwing blame at me for things I wouldn't even fucking conceive of doing. And I only did that because I felt sorry for Fresh Horses because she was saying that she couldn't afford to buy anything at the moment because there was something going on with a fucking restaurant or a ranch or something. And she said, but she had to get one of your bracelets. So that's why I wrote to her. Because I felt sorry for the woman. I don't feel sorry for any of them anymore. If they're fucking stupid enough to buy tat off of you at 3 times the fucking price and get it in half a fucking envelope that was used for something else, whatever.
If somebody does write you, Tay, will you let me know? Okay, I want to talk about something else. There is a shortage of tahini in Tucson.
Because you fucking ate it all. I'm going to call it there because she's going off on a tangent about something else now. I did say 44, but it's nearly halfway, isn't it? If you got this far with me, thank you very much. And I will catch you in the next half.